Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Miss Elaine's Read Along. I am so glad that you're here. Well, before we get started, I would love to know who's joining us today. Where are you joining from? So if you can, hey Dee, if you could just drop your location in the chat, I'd love to say hello. I see Miss Detour is joining us. Hey, Deanna, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I know I have a couple of special guests from Atlanta, Georgia, so thank you so much for your support. I am so excited to be able to share one of my childhood favorites with you. It is a folk tale, a Chinese folk tale entitled Tikki Tikki Tembo. It is retold by Arlene Moselle, and it is illustrated by Blair Lent. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I did while I was growing up. Hi, Shanika Spencer. Good morning, Shan. All right, now, before we get started, of course, this is a read-along. So you can't read along unless you know what's going on, right? So there are two things I'd like for you to note in this story. There's a little boy whose name is so very long, it poses a problem in the story. So I'd like for you to be able to read along with me. So I'm going to put his name up for you so that you could read along with me when we get to that part of the story, okay? His name is Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep, Peri Pembo. Did you get that? Okay, just in case you didn't get it, I wrote it down for you. All right, if my friend could share the screen here. Can you all see that? All right, so I'm going to go through it one more time so that you guys can get that. So when I get to that place in the story, you guys can read along with me. Are you ready? Here we go. Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep, Peri Pembo. Now, of course, you can say it however you like. Now, the second thing is the old man that helps out in the story. He likes to run as fast as he can, but we all know that as fast as you can is not extremely fast when it comes to the older generation. That includes me, okay? So it goes step over step, step over step, and I'd like to take my hands and pat them on my legs, okay? So it goes step over step, step over step, okay? So when we get to that part of the story, that's your time to participate with me, all right? Shall we get started? Are you guys ready? Oh, I see my friends have joined. Dallas and Dayton, welcome, welcome. Miss Sheila, you're watching too? Welcome. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Without further ado, this is Tikki Tikki Tembo. Here we go. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, it was custom of all the fathers and mothers in China to give their first and honored sons great, long names. But second sons were given hardly any names at all. In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had two sons. Her second son she called Chang, which meant little or nothing. But her first and honored son she called Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep, Peri Pimbo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. Every morning, the mother went to wash in a little stream near her home. The two little boys always went chattering along with her, and on the bank there was an old well. "Don't go near the well," warned the mother, "or you will surely fall in." How many of us listen to our mothers all the time? The boys did not always mind their mother, and one day they were playing beside the well, and on the well, when Chang fell in. There he goes. Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep Peri Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." "The river roars, little blossom. I cannot hear you," said the mother. Then, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep Peri Pimbo raises his voice and cried, "Oh, most honorable one, Chang has fallen into the well." "That troublesome boy," answered the mother. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out." Then, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep Peri Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, "Old man with the ladder, Chang has fallen into the well. Will you come and fish him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Chang has fallen into the well." He doesn't seem surprised, does he? And as fast as his old legs could carry him, are you guys ready? Step over step, step over step, he went into the well, picked up little Chang, and step over step, step over step, brought him out of the well. He pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. And soon, Chang was as good as ever. What do you think they did after that? They celebrated. All right. They had a parade. And of course, you know, they had music. What do you think that celebration sounded like? Everybody's having a good time. Chang has been rescued. Do you think they learned their lesson? Now, for several months, the boys did not go near the well. But after the festival of the 8th moon, they ran to the well to eat their rice cakes. They ate near the well. They played around the well. They walked on the well. And Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep Peri Pimbo fell into the well. Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Oh, most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep Peri Pimbo has fallen into the well." "The water roars, little one. I cannot hear you." So little Chang took a deep breath. "Oh, mother, most honorable," he panted. "Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibari Ruchi, Pep him, "Child, what are you trying to say?" said his mother. "Honorable mother, Charlie, Barry, Rimbo, Tikki Tikki," he gasped. "Pip, Pip, he has fallen into the well." "Unfortunate son, surely the evil spirits have bewitched your tongue. Speak your brother's name with reverence." Poor little Chain was all out of breath from saying that great long name. He didn't think he could say it once more, but he thought of his brother in the old well. Oh, how he loved his brother so. He's just sitting in there waiting for somebody to visit him. Chain bowed his little head clear to the sand, took a deep breath, and slowly, very slowly said, "Most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Charlie Barry, Ruchi, Pip, Perry, Pebble is at the bottom of the well. Oh, 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 not my first and honored son, heir of all that I possess. Run, run, quickly, and tell the old man with the ladder that your brother has fallen into the well." So Chain ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder. Under the tree, the old man with the ladder sat bowed and silent. Old man, shouted Chain. "Come right away. Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Cherry Barry Ruchi, Pip, Perry Pemble has fallen into the stone well." But there was no answer. Puzzled, he waited. Then, with his very last breath, he shouted, "Old man with the ladder, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Salt Rembo, Charlie Barry Ruchi, Pip, Perry Pemble is at the bottom of the well." "Miserable child, you disturbed my dream. I had floated into a purple mist and found my youth again. There were glittering gateways and jeweled blossoms. If I close my eyes, perhaps again I will return." Wow, that's some dream. Poor little Chain was frightened. How could he say that great long name again? "Please, old man with the ladder, please help my brother out of the well." "So," said the old man with the ladder, "your mother's precious pearl has fallen into the well." So he does convince the old man with the ladder to go rescue Tikki out of the well. There they go. They make the trek. The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Here we go. Ready? Step over step, step over step. He went into the well and step over step out of the well with the little boy in his arms. Then he pumped the air out of him and pushed the air into him and pumped the air out of him and pushed the air into him. But Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarimbo, Chari Bari Ruchi, Pip, Perry Pemble had been in the water for so long, all because of his great long name. And the moon rose many times before he was quite the same again. And from that day to this, Chinese have always thought it wise to give their children short names instead of great long names. The end. I hope you enjoyed our folk tale today. So we know that folk tales are fiction and that not everything in the book is true. Of course, everyone's name is important. What's in a name? My name means light, and I love my name so much. Thank you to my parents for naming me that. And I know your name is important as well, but sometimes we have fun with names. Of course, Tikki Tembo is not a real name, but we love the rhythm of it and we love to say it. Let's say it one more time together, boys and girls. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Are you ready, Dallas? Are you ready, Dayton? Are you ready, Stephanie? Are you ready, Shanika? Okay, here we go. One more time for the road. Here we go. Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Chari Bari Ruchi, Pep Perry Pimbo. All right, no more falling into the wells. Of course, I'm from Chicago. We don't have any wells here. The most I will fall into is probably a pothole. And if you all get me out, my celebration song would probably be Celebrate Good Times. Come on. But that's neither here nor there. Before we leave today, I do have a few thank yous to a few people who have made this possible today. Special thanks to my engineer for today, Mr. Evan Landrum. Let's give it up for Evan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Mr. Antonio Golston from AG Technologies. Thank you. Thank you for Transitions Media. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also to Mr. Joel Head for my backdrop today. He built it for me. And thank you to Mr. Rigor for helping me with some of my equipment. So thank you to all my friends and family who have given me unmitigated support. I really appreciate you. Ooh, sorry about that. Tune in next week for our next book. It's called Ada Twist, the Scientist. I'm so excited about this little girl. So thank you again for joining us. We're going to close out today. And that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the book. Make sure you like, comment, and share. What's that? Like, comment, and share. One more time. What? Like, comment, and share. This has been Missy Lane's Read Along from Missy Lane Productions. I love you guys. Thank you again. I'll see you next week. Same time, same channel, 11 o'clock a.m. Take care and make sure you read to a child today.